In a little bit over a week, hundreds of markets have been made about Iran. And while all of you guys were arguing on Twitter, I've actually been making money from this. So in this video, I will show you my exact strategy on how I make money from this, so that you can start capitalizing with this as well. Let's get into it. It isn't really about guessing, it's a probability market. If a yes share is trading at 40 cents, the market thinks there's a 40% chance that event happens. And those probabilities move constantly as new information comes out. The opportunity comes from the fact that the market often overreacts or misprices events. So instead of guessing, what I do is find interesting markets on Polymarket, screenshot them, and run them through Polysight, which analyzes the data behind the bet and tells me if the probability the market is pricing actually makes sense. Let me show you exactly how that process works. Every time geopolitical tension spikes like this, prediction markets move before traditional markets fully digest it, which means there's opportunity if you know how to look at it correctly. Now, I'm not a war expert. I don't pretend to know what the Pentagon is thinking. I don't know if this escalates, de-escalates, or turns into a months-long proxy mess. And that's the point. If you think trading this is about knowing what happens next, you're gambling. If you think it's about reading headlines faster than everyone else, you're late. The edge is not predicting war. The edge is pricing probability better than the crowd. So I opened Polymarket immediately and started looking at the Iran-related contracts. Strike escalation, retaliation timelines, regional involvement, and you can literally see the fear priced in. Spreads widening, retail flow chasing green candles, people smashing yes because the headline feels intense. That's emotion. Emotion is expensive, and I don't trade emotion. So instead of guessing, I screenshotted the exact market and dropped it into Polysight.app. If you don't know what that is, it's basically an AI analyzer that scrapes current reporting, historical geopolitical base rates, similar past escalation events, sentiment velocity, liquidity distribution, and volatility patterns inside the order book. It doesn't just say buy yes or buy no. It breaks down why. It tells you whether the move is statistically aligned with history or if it's crowd overreaction. And what came back was interesting. The AI leaned toward the opposite side of the panic, not because nothing will happen, but because sudden large-scale escalations without sustained signaling are historically less frequent than the market feels in the first 24 to 48 hours after a strike headline. It flagged something even more important: order book imbalance. A lot of smaller retail-sized buys stacking aggressively, but not heavy smart money conviction at higher levels. That's usually a sign of headline chasing. That's where edge lives. When fear is loud but positioning is thin. So instead of smashing a full-size bet, I sized in strategically. Small initial entry, clear invalidation level, watching liquidity shifts. Because this isn't gambling. Gambling is I think war is coming. Trading is this probability mispriced relative to base rates and reaction speed? Big difference. And here's what most people don't understand. Volatility is profit. When the world feels unstable, spreads widen, narratives shift fast, and markets overcorrect. If you're disciplined, that's opportunity. If you're emotional, that's where you blow up. So while everyone else is doom scrolling, I'm asking, what is the crowd overpaying for right now? Is retaliation already priced as inevitable? Is de-escalation undervalued because it's less dramatic? That's the game. You're not betting on missiles, you're betting on mispricing. And the reason tools like Polysight matter is because when the news cycle is chaotic, your brain gets worse at probability. You start anchoring to the loudest headline. The AI doesn't care about fear, it cares about data clusters, base rates, and structure. That's edge. And if you're trading geopolitical events without structure, you're just participating in the panic. I'd rather position against it when the numbers support it. So yeah, America just bombed Iran, the world is tense, markets are volatile, and while most people are watching, I'm calculating. That's the difference between gambling and building an edge.